অবৈধ একটা জমায়েত অবৈধ মিছিল থেকে যদি সংরক্ষিত এলাকার কাছাকাছি এসে অশান্তি বাঁচানোর চেষ্টা হয়, প্রয়োজনীয় ব্যবস্থা পরিস্থিতি বিচার করে পুলিশ নিশ্চয়ই নেবে। কিন্তু আমি আবারও রাজ্যের সমস্ত শুভবুদ্ধি সম্পন্ন শান্তিকামী মানুষের কাছে অনুরোধ করব যে কোনো রকম প্ররোচনা, কোনো রকম চক্রান্তের ফাঁদে অনুগ্রহ করে দয়া করে পা দেবেন না। নবান্নে আজকে সকালবেলা এডিজি আইন শৃঙ্খলা বলেছেন, নবান্ন সচিবালয় সেখানের কাজকর্ম একদম যাতে অন্য দিনের মতোই স্বাভাবিক থাকবে। সকলে আসবেন, নবান্নের আধিকারিকরা আছেন, যারা এখানে যে দফতর আছে তার সমস্ত কর্মী একটা স্বাভাবিক কাজের দিনে নর্মাল ওয়ার্কিং ডেতে যেভাবে নবান্ন ফাংশন করে সেভাবেই যাতে ফাংশন করে তার জন্য সমস্ত বন্দোবস্ত করা হয়েছে। This afternoon we had held a press conference. We were told that the two requisitions given by two organizations, one is Poshimabanghe Chhatra Samaj and second being Songrami Joutho Moncho. They had announced through social media and the press that they will be undertaking a program called Nabanno Abhijan on 27th, but they did not seek permission, which is mandatory requirement as far as the Honorable High Court directives. After our press conference was over this afternoon, we have received two mails from these two different organizations. The mail that we have received from Poshimabanghe Chhatra Samaj, it's an intimation. It's not a formal permission letter. They have just intimated that we are going to do that program, and in this mail also they have not revealed the details that are required to be shared with the police for peaceful conducting of the program. Hence, their application has been rejected. As far as Songrami Joutho Moncho is concerned, they have also sent an intimation, a formal request seeking permission after the press conference was over. They have shared the relevant details, the requisite details with us, which are required in compliance with the High Court directives. But we have rejected their application as well, primarily because of two reasons. Number one, tomorrow you are all aware there is a UGC NET national level exam. Many candidates from the state will write that exam from 9:30 to 12:30 in the forenoon and from 3 to 6 p.m. in the afternoon. Allowing any such rally, any congregation will invariably result in traffic disruption and which will cause serious inconvenience to the candidates. That's number one. Number two, the intimation and the details have come at very late stage, at the very last moment. And already another program is being organized without permission, and there are inputs that there will be serious breach of peace. And Nabanno is a high security zone. So taking all these factors into consideration, we have rejected their prayer as well. The second point which I would mention, this afternoon we had mentioned about a leader of Poshimabanghe Chhatra Samaj visiting a five-star hotel yesterday to meet a certain political leader. After that, after the conference was over, we have been flooded with individual phone calls as to who that leader was, where did he go, and so on and so forth. We are not in a position to divulge exact details, but we can share, since there are so many phone calls, the hotel was Hyatt Regency. And yesterday, this gentleman, who is one of the conveners of Poshimabanghe Chhatra Samaj and has been holding press conferences, he was part of the press conference which was being held a little while ago also. He had been seen entering Hyatt at around 11:25 to be precise, on 25, that is yesterday. And he spent a bit of time there, and he met a certain political leader. For what purposes, we don't know. Let me make it very clear, there is no restriction on any individual whatsoever to visit anybody anywhere. One can go to a 5-star hotel, 7-star hotel, one can go to a resort to meet somebody, there's no problem with that. But we find it strangely coincidental, just barely 2 days before this event, a student representative who is claiming from a middle-class family, he visits a 5-star hotel and secretly meets a political leader. What had transpired during that meeting is something which we'll not share now. We are collecting evidence, we'll collate them, and we'll place it at the appropriate time, at the appropriate forum, that is the court. But we find it a bit baffling and a rather strange coincidence. These are the 2 points. Thank you.